You're right. As much as it pains me to say so. We need to find shelter and rest. It's only gonna get colder once night falls upon us. And while I'm worried about Simon catching up to us, if we continue on mindlessly, he's definitely going to find our corpses. Is there anything around here that screams comfy, cozy, warm shelter for two fugitives? That cave over there should suffice for tonight. At the very least, it's shelter. I've definitely slept in worse before. Though, we'll need some resources to survive. Food and warmth comes to mind. So, who wants to collect firewood, and who wants to hunt? Fair warning, I am horrible at hunting. So much so that it was questionable whether I would starve or freeze to death out here before you found me. Look, hunting isn't a skill you have to lean on too often in my line of work. It's not easy at all. It's just easy for you since you're probably one of those people who's needed to hunt since birth almost. Very funny. Yes, I am skilled enough to hunt for firewood. But how are you going to hunt with your finger still broken like that? I can't imagine it'll be easy. Fine. I'll leave you to your improvisations. Bet you just want to prove a point. Not that I can say anything. I'm beyond stubborn. Well, we'll meet back here by sunset. Once the sun goes down, it'll be far too cold to be wandering around anyway. Especially since neither of us are properly dressed for this weather. Good luck with your expedition. And call out if you end up needing help. Oh, of course. I'll call out for you if the firewood decides to fight back in retaliation. Don't worry. Oh, welcome back. Was beginning to wonder if you decided to abandon me. Wouldn't blame you, really, but I'd be lying if I said my feelings weren't hurt. I started a fire and managed to find a few handfuls of berries that I'm fairly certain won't kill us. But, wait, how did you kill 2 rabbits? A slingshot? When did you get that? Wait, never mind. In the grand scheme of things, that really isn't important. At least not to me. I just care about getting the food. Not how it comes to me. Guess we're not completely starving tonight. Good work. You want me to help you skin and prep them, or you want me to stay 5 feet away from everything? Got it. I'll leave you to your devices. So, do you consider yourself good at hunting? I mean, you make it look easy. You don't even have a typical weapon right now, and you've done better than I ever could. I guess I've just put you in a little farmer box, and only think of you doing farmer things. Okay, you can argue that hunting can be a borderline farmer task, but when I say farmer, I think of you tending to fields of wheat or milking a cow. Not running off into the forest to kill rabbits and deer and things. I guess there's still a lot I need to learn about you. On an unrelated note, we need to talk about our plans. A next move? Something. I mean, we certainly can't hide in the forest forever, and no one can live off of rabbits and berries alone. Originally, I wanted to lie low in Erasion until the hunt for me died down. But now that you're involved and Simon is right on our heels, I think it would be the safest option to just try and flee into Drachenfrey as soon as possible. I get worried about crossing the border for multiple reasons. As everyone knows, large portions of Drachenfrey's borders are just mountain ranges. This alone pretty much forces people into using the main roads, because hiking off into those mountains is just a death wish. However, if you use the main roads, then you'll run into the Drachenfrey guards at the border. Ever since the reign of King Conrad, there's been higher national security. To get in, you need certain paperwork that states why you need to get in. Or you need a seal from either a noble family or royalty of some sort. Long story short, you either have proper paperwork or you know someone important. I had proper documents to get me back in, but I don't have them anymore. Yeah, not great. I do have an idea, though. I have a contact that is currently stationed as a guard. Hopefully, if I can talk with them, they can let us through without anyone else realizing it. I think it's our best bet. Are you interested? Great. We'll need to come up with cover stories, though. How about married couple from Erasion, seeking refuge in another country because our home was destroyed in the war. We can say we lived in Libishu. We decided to move now because we caught word of the war ongoing and we couldn't bear it anymore. The both of us really want to start a family, and we can't do that in a land that's caught up in endless battle. I think that sounds good. Now we just need names. Huh? Oh, come on. People love young married couple sob stories. No one will bat an eye at us. It's perfect. No need to blush. It's not like they're going to ask us to prove it by making love right in front of them. People in Drachenfrey are prudes. At the most, I might have to lock arms with you and snuggle. Oh, you'll be fine. I'll do most of the talking for us. You just have to focus on not looking terrified. Look, if you can handle Simon, you can handle this. I'm certain of it. Considering things, you're really tough. That's a compliment. I mean, honestly, you saved my ass back there. Big time. So don't diminish your capabilities. You'll be just fine. You Praxius Forge. It's freezing. Get over here. Of course I'm being serious. I'm Drachenfrey, and there's an argument to be made that my clothing is better for this weather than yours is. You're lying if you say you're not cold. At least come sit by me for warmth. I guess we can share my cloak? It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Well, I didn't think my nationality was a huge secret. I mean, I'm a Drachenfrey spy. I think most would assume that I am indeed Drachenfrey. Though I guess there's always exceptions, but I'm not one of them. Why? Dying to learn more about the girl who ruined your life? But I guess that's what I do best in the end. Forget about that. Fine, I'll talk. But only a bit. Don't expect a life story out of me. Of course, you go straight to the name question. Isn't Rabe enough for you? My real name is really mundane and is one of the least interesting things about me. Fine, fine. I'll say it. No need to remind me about the finger thing. It's Avelina. It's Avelina, okay? Are you content now? It's a stupid name. Not a pretty name. Just make sure you call me Rabe when we're in public. I don't need to be compromised just because I got soft and decided to talk about myself with someone. If you haven't realized, I don't really care for the life I had before I became Rabe. I mean, people still treat me like dirt for the obvious reasons, but at least in the end it's all for a cause. The people I work for don't treat me like manure. Universally, nobles tend to be assholes, and I think my family worked for the largest one in the nation. No. I don't come from a family of spies. My parents were servants. They worked hard and proved themselves capable enough to essentially run the manor. And I was kinda supposed to do the same thing. Oh, indeed. Instead, I'm here. Can't imagine they're too proud of me now. Anyway, I worked there as a child too. It was the only way I could stay with them both, really. Did simple things like fetched water, bought things we needed from town. Little stuff that I couldn't really mess up. Hated it. When I got older, it turned into cleaning rooms or bringing the Count and his family their meals. And every time I do something wrong, there was always something to critique. Sometimes I'd place the silverware in the wrong order, take too long bringing everything to the table, or get this, my face didn't look right. It was a nightmare. So I left. It's fine. Hardly tragic. Tons of people would have loved to have been in my shoes. I left a cushy job to put my life on the line for secrets. I don't really have a right to complain about my lot in life. I'm fine. Truly. Now, you've got the summary of my humble beginnings. Content now. I think you've heard enough. The story of exactly how I became a spy is pretty shameful, so that can be saved for another time. Just shush and snuggle closer. I need to take a look at that finger of yours before it heals wrong or something. Then we'll have an entirely new problem. I'll be gentle. I promise.